Let him cook. Let him cook now.
What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a statue that I've wanted to own since it was announced. I actually had it on pre-order for a little bit, and then life happened. I had to cancel my pre-order, but the fine people at Sideshow offered up some amazing deals during the holiday season. I was able to take advantage, and here we are. This is not the exclusive version. This is the standard version, and I'm okay with that because the standard portrait is what I was going to rock anyway, but it would have been nice for just resale or anything else to have that other head, but it's okay. That's actually the version I had initially, but you know, when they did the spooktacular or whatever the deal is that they had on Sideshow, they only offered the standard version for the discount, and it was a really big discount. It was like almost 400 bucks, and so that was huge, and that was enough for me to pull the trigger on it. Up front, you have the Pumpkinhead actual image. You have MGM right here. You have PCS on the other side. Pumpkinhead 1/4 scale statue. You have actual Pumpkinhead again in that nice pumpkin orange 1/4 scale statue. On the side, you have an image of old Pumpkinhead. Really good image of him. I'm gonna flip it down, and then you have the same exact image on the other side of the box. Inside the box, you do get the straps, as you can see me pulling from PCS. Pretty nice quality. Like you're killing somebody. Got the straps released. I'll go ahead and first looks. Something fell out. I don't know what it was, but the first thing I see, oh my God, is I'm greeted with those freaking fingernails. Making sure everything looks good here. Tail looks good. All the fingers look good. That's so good. All right, good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and slide it over, and we're gonna try to put it together right here. We'll see what we can come up with. But what the heck? It fell. Oh, it's some straps. I keep getting paranoid. I'm like, Jesus. All right, this base is huge, and I don't even know if it's gonna fit in the detail. I hope so, but we'll see. Because I had a heck of a time getting the Hellboy from Blitzway in there. So we'll go ahead and get this base out. It's got all the pumpkin patch pieces on it. I'm trying to find a place to grab it so I don't damage anything. Packaged really well, I guess. I mean, they got this packaging down to a science. It's in there tight. So let me look and see what number we have. We have number 19 of 600. So that tells me that PCS has not sold. This statue just didn't sell very much, this Pumpkinhead, even with the discount. So there'll probably be a deeper discount down the road. But for whatever reason, it hasn't been selling if I got number 19. And this is the regular version. My guess, if I had to speculate, is because Pumpkinhead is a somewhat obscure character that not a lot of young people know about, like Chucky and some of these other newer or characters that's been around but have new IP, new shows that are out. And so that's my guess. If you look here, it'll tell you I am 019 600. So yeah, that's cool. This base is heavy. I will get some images of it, but I just wanted to look at it with my daughter for a second. Seeing this in person just looks so much better and different than it does when you see people's YouTube videos. I can't stress that enough. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much because it just didn't photograph well, but man, does it look really good. He doesn't have a ton of pieces just because of the nature of what this is. You do have the tail here, which is very long. Looks like a snake. Painted very well, looks good. I will get close-ups of all of this. Tail looks awesome. He reminds me of a xenomorph. In a lot of ways, this is a Stan Winston creation, Pumpkinhead is. He does give me xenomorph vibes, but he also is his own thing. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. Ever since I saw the old school Sideshow Pumpkinhead, I always wanted a statue. I do have the Soda Toys Pumpkinhead, like right back here, the big one, the deluxe mega, whatever you want to call it, and it is really nice. But I always wanted a statue that was a little bit more refined. Got a single peg. I'm gonna drop that guy in. I hope. Looks good. Some people were talking about fitment issues. My Pumpkinhead fits perfect. I mean, he fits right down in here. Looks really good. I also think people, let me see what else is in here. Just the head sculpt. So we'll get that guy out. And we'll get rid of this. Yeah, it is. It's pretty big. We'll get rid of the box. Kind of get him more front and center. I do want to get his tail on. And some people were saying the tail goes in kind of weird. That is how it's supposed to sit. So we'll see if we can locate that pin. I don't know. Let's see. That's it. All right, got his butt piece in. A lot of people are having problems with this on camera because they didn't want to break it, and I totally get it. Look at that. My dudes. This is sick. God, that looks so good. You got the little brain matter on top. Oh my God, this is freaking insane. Side profile. Yeah, it looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn him around so I can put the head sculpt on camera so you can get a look at what it looks like. Last piece. Good strong magnet. We'll turn him back. Boom. This is the Soda Toys Pumpkinhead, and it looks good too. I painted mine. There's an old video where I made him look kind of wet, but this kind of gives you an idea of the soda, and they're about the same size. I think they're both meant to be quarter scale, so this is pretty accurate to size. The one that you get from Sideshow is bigger. There's no doubt about that. Let me see if I can step this back just a little bit so y'all can get a better look at it. They're both about quarter scale. Just to give you an idea, the hands are roughly the same size. Everything is bigger on the statue. The head is slightly bigger. No, it's bigger by a good amount. Body's bigger. He has much more musculature on the statue. It's really like a Pumpkinhead on steroids kind of situation. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. It is a little bit more stylized than this soda. But the soda's dope too. I mean, if this is what you can afford, if you can find one, you get them for reasonable prices, a couple $100. And you can get some. I got mine in box a long time ago, but this is kind of really more, see how thin his arm and musculature is? That's what I really think, looking back at the reference of Pumpkinhead, he looked more like this. But there are certain scenes where he looked a little bit bigger. Maybe not as flexed out as this, but big. The teeth here are complete and utter. They're okay. They're a little garbage compared to the new head sculpt. And I'll grab it off so I don't have to move the whole statue. But as you can see, there's like no comparison, dude. So yeah, crazy stuff. I'm happy I have both for different reasons. The base is dope. The overall everything, I mean, this is like a little kid's hand. It's big. And this other one is not small. The veins and stuff are much more visible on the soda. They're like blue. They're really dark. Whereas I wish they would have painted them in here a little bit more, added some airbrush details, because he is rather flat. I will say that. Just looking at fine details. Otherwise, beast. God, those teeth look so gnarly. Looks like if they bite you, you'll get gangrene. He got cavities and everything. Smell his breath. That's pretty much it. There's not a lot to this statue. If you are a big Pumpkinhead or 80s horror fan, I think now's a good time to get this if they're still running that sale, especially on Sideshow. I think it's a no-brainer. This is an awesome piece. Everything about it, the presence of it, if somebody sees this, they're gonna say, holy smokes. If somebody comes into your display room, it's that type of piece. And just looking at it from this angle gives me the chills, man. I'm always down to know what you think. I'm gonna leave you with just a little bit of music and just kind of showing you some up close shots of it because it deserves it. Beautiful piece, excellent addition to the collection. I'm really happy to have him. I just pray to God that he will fit in the detail. Don't know right now. It's also a really tall figure or statue, excuse me. And we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, that's all I got. Thank you so much. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Got a lot of stuff to show you guys, a lot of stuff to discuss, just life stuff in general. So hopefully I can start making some somewhat consistent content again. So I'll see y'all soon. Thanks.